20 more games to do. Staying hype, getting sniped, and I'm like, easy fight, you're free, MMR. Do you want some more? Eat this power spike. Staying hype, getting sniped, and I'm like, easy fight, you're free, MMR. Do you want some more? Eat this power spike. Kinda feel bad for this guy. It's gonna be hard to say bye. But back to the lobby with you. I've got 20 more games to do. Staying hype, getting sniped, and I'm like, easy fight, you're free, MMR. Do you want some more? Staying hype, getting sniped, and I'm like, easy fight, you're free, MMR. Do you want some more? Eat this power spike. You're drifting away and the wounds have turned into scars. It's tender, it's dark, and it's breaking my heart. I know you so well and I know how it feels when we fall. It's tender, it's dark, and it's breaking my heart. I know you so well, and I know how it feels. Know you so well, yeah.
Hello! Ooh. There we go. Hello! How's it going, everybody? I hope you are in a wonderful mood. This was weird. This was really weird. I don't want you that close up. But, hello, welcome to the evening session. This is consecutive day number 585 of the Back to Warcraft extravaganza here. Our journey through the Warcraft 3 esports sphere. And talking about esports, War3 Champions finals are coming soon. In 11 days. No, 9 days. That's basically tomorrow, the day after tomorrow, and then a week. But we're there. We're almost there. And today we have released the profile pictures, everybody. The profile pictures have arrived. Let's go, let's go, let's go. They're beautiful. Rain has provided us with these profile pictures, and here they are. Oh my god, it's Halloween, everybody, and for that we get the demonic profile pictures, an undead paladin, the mighty possessed pit lord, a warden that has seen better days, as well as the lore accurate depiction of what happened to Rexxar after the campaign, because they did Rexxar dirty after the Rexxar campaign. $5 a piece. Witty! Thank you very much. 286. Guys, a couple of our raiders stayed with you for whatever reason. Nice to see, mate. Hope you had a great stream. We're having War 3 Champions Finals in exactly 9 days. For that, you can buy one of these 4 profile pictures, $5 a piece. All that money goes straight into the prize pool. No share for the artist, no share for us. And currently, we're sitting at 2,050 because we got this huge dono by Umi, which is great. So, Vesti, thank you for your dono. Kovacs, thank you for the dono. Random Bad Gamer buys a Paladin and a Beastmaster. Vesti, of course, a man of culture, buying the Pit Lord, and Wanka with the Pally. I will assign them as soon as they're in the War 3 Champions backend. We have a new War 3 Champions season, and for that, we of course have to watch a couple of games, but not without showing you what I've been working on today. I have been working on art today because, as you might know, our editor, Art of Warcraft, is on vacation. And because of that, I gotta do the YouTube work. I cut a lot of these videos that Remo is casting in the afternoon for you. And yesterday, we had a beautiful series of 1-0 versus Infi, Undead versus Human. And you know that is the hot topic at the moment. Ghoul nerf, Undead can't compete, Ghoul nerf, Undead can't compete. Czechi is increasing the social product. Now, what's it called? Wait, I looked it up. The GDP. Czechia is increasing the GDP by Czechia by 500% just by his tissue purchases alone. They might not all be necessary for the balance wine, but partly. Anyway, Happy played Fortitude, and it was Crypt Lord, and some matches looked good, and some matches didn't look good. And then 1-0. He's playing against it. And damn, it was so nice. We've seen Ted Fiends, we've seen Crypt Lord, we've seen Lich, we've seen Dreadlord, we've seen it all. Gargoyles in the mix, a couple of A-bombs, Frostworms, everything. So I thought, god damn, 1-0 is cooking, and I made him a necromancer chef in front of a big pot where all the undead heroes and units are in, and it says 1-0 is cooking with flames, and it also says a different build every map versus Infeast Human. That was my afternoon. That was my afternoon. So, if you would please be so kind and like and comment the hell out of this video where I put so much work into this thumbnail, that would be nice. That would be real nice. On YouTube, you can make an A and B test. And I made an A and B test. One, this very piece of art thumbnail thing. This one. And then the super vanilla version. 1-0 here, Infi there, versus in the middle. So you can tell me if you have any desire for higher craft, artsy thumbnails. And if you just like the standard, you only get the standard. It's up to you. It's up to you. So that's pretty much it, I guess. War 3 Champions Finals profile pictures are here. First players are coming in as well. Actually, they are responding really fast. I did change a couple of microphone settings. So if I'm too quiet, too loud, if there's popping, if there's sharp S sounds, Let me know about that as well. I also changed my camera settings. It's like a fall cleanup. Exactly, Mr. Random Bad Gamer. Well done. Thank you for your purchase, good sir. Thank you very much for your purchase. If you're not interested in the profile pictures, of course, we also take direct donations, even though we have a solid floor of 2K. Thanks to Umi. You'll hear a lot about Umi during the War 3 Champions finals. That is for sure. In an hour or in 50 minutes, we got Fountain of Mana League semi-final. Yesterday, we concluded Group C. What's my favorite pick? Mr. Random Bad Gamer. You should know me by now. You should know me so much. I'm just a Pitlord stan. What can I say? He's so devilish. He's so evil. He's so beautiful. He's the greatest. He's the greatest. Ivy, you lovely soul. 23 months with the tier 1.
B2W heart.
Yes! The heart goes straight back. Hope we get a chance soon to meet up again. He is thick. He is thick. Mr. Baron, would you please post the GIF? Post the animated thingy? Sorry for being such a lurker. Miss Ivy, I am very pleased if you're around. If you're lurking or if you're loud, it doesn't matter. Your presence is felt. Oh, there it is. There it is. Wait, you have that. You posted that on Discord, right? Where was that posted? It's one of the greatest gifts to ever come out of the Warcraft scene. It was the Undead Discord. Yes. Open in browser. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Ah, it's glorious. This is why we love the Pit Lord, everybody. It's just, I mean, what else do you need? What else do you need than that? For anything in life, really. I hope I'm not getting banned for that. Pit Lord number 1. What can I say? It is majestic. It is indeed majestic. Yeah, I don't think you can catch up with that. I don't. Number 1. Number 1. No competition. There just is none. What else? In case you weren't here yesterday, a little news flash about Blizzard's patches, because Blizzard's patch policy is continuing, which is great. It was a small patch applied yesterday, so they kind of forgot to nerf Undead again. I don't know how. I don't know how that could happen. Somehow the Crypt Lord nerfs and the Rod of Necromancy nerfs didn't make it in. Ghouls are still allowed to leave the base. I don't know how that was possible, but couple of fixes. Minimap is now displaying on Mac again. And this is, I think, where we will never hear a word from a Mac user ever again. We didn't hear of them for 10 years. I didn't even know those guys existed. All of a sudden, just because Mac broke for a year, like completely, they complained a lot and they were very loud. And then every now and then you heard someone from like the other corner of the room. My mini map. My mini map. And now that is fixed as well. And now we'll never, ever, ever hear from Mac users ever again. Nice. Maybe they have a LAN and a Starbucks or something. A couple of fixes when finding a game. Nice. A couple of fixes when exiting the game. Also, if you watch a replay, you can now afterwards continue to use Warcraft again, which is nice. Like, you don't have to restart it, which is nice. AMD GPUs are finally working again after like 3 to 4 years, and everything looks better on Reforged graphics terrain because not every tile has a black bar around them. That is also nice. Warcraft Champions Season 23 has started too. Oh, is there anything in that regard? Like one of these annoying things that Warcraft unfortunately has. Is there anything you want to have fixed next? Because I can't really think of something super annoying. Mac is fixed. AMD CPUs are fixed. Mouse lag is fixed. Performance is increased overall. It's not perfect, but it's there. I don't know. Let me know if you have something on your list that is still annoying about this beautiful, beautiful game. Speaking of beautiful, not only Blizzard is good to us. Fix human. Okay, yeah. Hit me with the balance. Hit me with the balance. Come on. Come on. It's okay. We're in a good mood as of now. Do it. Get it all out. I'm waiting. Everybody has a free wine pass now. Come on. Everybody's typing like crazy. No? Okay. Warfare Champions is also arriving in the next... Keep it for later, all right. Has arrived in the new season, and that means all the rankings were reset. And... oh, there was no news for that, eh? There was no news for that. So I gotta show my own tweet again. And yesterday, lots of likes came in. I hated the pros don't play Ted Fiends. Mr. Vesti, watch the 1-0 versus Infi series. Oh, I didn't tweet it on the main account. I tweeted it on the War3 Champions account. Yeah, how do I find that now? Ah, got it. All right, War3 Champions release notes. There's a loot indicator now that shows you what a creep can drop and which creep is dropping the item, which is great. So far, I haven't heard any complaints, desyncs, crashes. So I'd say we can get this to 1-on-1 now, maybe? Give me that. I mean, not that I need that. I mean, I know what item drops before I even see the creep because I'm the prophet. Everybody knows. But for you plebs out there, it would be so nice. Kali, what's up? Yeah, that's super cool. We got a new map, Scrimmage, which is a bit vanilla. For happy that picture would only show greater mana potion. Big true. So the ranking is reset. We got Scrimmage as a map. Unfortunately, Secret Valley is out. I'm a bit sad that Secret Valley is out. I mean, I do have a lot of soft spots. I am a softie overall. But I had a soft spot for Secret Valley. Loot indicator Omega good. I saw a recommendation or a suggestion to make this even better. And I think that's not dumb. It was on Reddit. Hey, you guys believe that? A good suggestion on Reddit. Where was it? Wait. There we go. Got it. Excellent idea. Reduces the insane steep learning curve. The abilities the unit has have to be shown as well, though. And I think that's true. Why not show that a creep can purge you, can poison you, can throw stones at you like it's Antifa? The evil corporation Antifa. Yeah, I mean, why not? Why not? I like this. Strelok, go to work. But first, maybe we should see if there's any desyncs in the current implementation. Since Qubert is here, I'm going to cast Qubert Semifinal. Qubert, can you do better than I did in Fountain of Mana? I reached the semifinal, was then eliminated. Can you do better than me is the question. Otherwise, we're pretty much same level. We trust your connections. Imagine those quality of lives in Grubby's invitational time. Maybe we'd get even more players. Those ideas are coming straight from that invitational time. Well, you got 45 minutes to practice, Qubert, but instead of practicing, you're just hanging around in chats. Yeah, muting Dondo is a solid idea. Muting Dondo is a solid idea. So that's kind of the news recap, I think. That's kind of the news recap. Eating dinner. You have an important match with a full stomach. My God. Don't you know the one-on-one of competition? I hope it's a very light meal. Did you see any of the Undead King of the Hill games? Mr. Qubert, I was mesmerized by this entire evening. I watched the entire VOD. It was great. It was freaking great. I had a great time. Potatoes, fish, and peas. Yeah, okay, Poncho's winning. Poncho 2-0, I think. Yeah, I don't know. I wasn't around when it was live. I don't know if I was casting or if I was outside. But I came back to catch your interview live with Godfather and the boys. And then I waited till the broadcast is over and I watched the entire thing. It was great. Freaking great. Also, watching cars is always great. But damn, I wanted to go somewhere. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I think I want to open a box of Pandora a bit. Do we not have 40's result of the recent show? Ah, that's the wrong matchup. Because obviously the hot topic is human versus undead, right? Ghouls got nerfed. Ghouls got nerfed. All the undeads. We can't do anything. What am I supposed to do? Well, if we look at this. 4-2, 4-3, 4-3. I think it's pretty damn great. I think what we see now is way better and way more fun to watch than the Crypt Lord cancel culture. I'm not saying it's perfect and we shouldn't change anything ever again, but if I see this, DK Ted Fiends, Lich expansion with Crypt Lord third, Crypt Lord opener, DK Ted Fiends, and a Dreadlord opener. I think that's pretty damn great. We get more variety. We get wins. Both factions are winning and the series are super tight. Except the 40 Happy series a bit ago. But even their match was 4-3. The start was one-sided, but the rest wasn't. So this week kind of reinforced me. Cool nerf, good idea. Does this need follow-ups? For sure. Is it still, alongside the piercing damage change, the right direction? I would say yes. 40 is playing so smart that human is not getting nerfed. Well, maybe. Well, maybe. I was not against the ghoul nerf from the start. I'm still not against the ghoul nerf. I think we're on a very good way with this matchup. But oh my god, we got a cast game versus Yumiko. Let's freaking go. Let's go. I need to grind more cast games because they do very well on our second channel, where I called it this is the craziest player on the ladder, and that is Kaz, and everybody knows it's true. And I guess they're gaming. On-stream discussion with Remo about ghoul nerf. I don't think there's much to discuss. I have my opinion, he has his. And neither of us is moving away from that. Sounds healthy, eh? Three-rounder in the octagon. Not a fighter. Where would I win? Maybe a Lion King speedrun attempt. That's maybe the only competition where I'd win. I'm actually good at Flappy Birds too. And maybe a trivia quiz. I'd win that too. Anyway. Wait, this is confusing. We got... Yumiko is not the human, but the night elf, and Kaz is the human. Okay, we got it. I see a lot of people have great ideas how to nerf human. I understand that. But I gotta be careful, otherwise I get wild DMs again. Mamma mia. But yeah, we got Humba merch for a reason, everybody. And we got a Tavern Hero build order. I see the first discussion about the Dark Ranger already. And maybe we see her here. Kaz seems to be quite a fan, I gotta say. And Yumi, I didn't know he's off racing. Yumi quite a night owl himself. And we always talk about Infi being a complete degenerate when it comes to his playtimes. But Yumi is not far behind.
A player's forces are under attack.
Oh, I need DM you something, Neo. Oh, Dondo. Will I finally get my dick pics?
Town is under siege.
We know each other for way too long. And I'm waiting basically every day. I would take 1 or 2 nerfs if human get the old repair rate back. That would be the Izzy patch. Izzy, you were already in Masters. We don't need to improve your strategies. Also, you beat Ox and Hawk. How much better is this supposed to get?
The town is under siege.
So we have an Alchemist first, huh? Who needs the Dark Ranger when you can have an Alchemist? I guess? Well, Kaz, show me the way. Show me the way. With that, we have seen this in a lot of M Cup
Ghouls must
matches.
stay nerfed. What should you use instead? Use Acolyte. Acolyte Rash has been neglected for years. Come on.
I agree with you, Skeleton. I agree with you. 100%. I mean, we've seen the ghoul nerf and everybody was talking about how a ghoul can't kill a footman. And then the next day we saw an acolyte kill a footman. You just have to go with the times.
Players' forces are under attack.
There we go. So, Alchemist. I'm in love with the Alchemist since we had these
Town is under siege.
all the randoms M cups. Because apparently you can play him first with Acid Bomb and Chemical Rage as a damage dealer. I don't know how valuable this is and usable this is in one-on-one without mercs and stuff. But we're here to figure this out, and apparently Cast will
Players'
figure this
forces
out
are
as
under
well.
attack.
So Acid Bomb makes it so that basically the Ring of Protection is nullified. Hit him good, hit him hard. There you go. I'm always a big fan of reducing armor. And the Alchemist is king of that. Oh, Kaz.
A player's
Welcome,
forces are
I
under
guess
attack.
Yumi, welcome to the jungle, huh? Welcome to the jungle. And later, you might even be retraining. We'll see. Good to see that Kaz found his passion for these wild strats again. And like, if you see the Alchemist in the M Cups, you think, why is nobody doing that in one-on-one? Except Hitman, of course, and then he got banned. Maybe that's the reason. Everybody is just too afraid. Would love for Cast to get a Ring of Protection himself. He only got 2. That's not enough. So you can only engage when you have the debuff applied, right? Otherwise, you're too fragile, even though you have higher HP. Oh, look at the block. Cast. This guy shall never leave anymore ever again. What's he doing next? He's still tier 1, of course. We're at the 6-minute mark. Things are evening out. He got the resources now. This is fine-ish. Unfortunately, Yumiko is on like the way to tier 3 with the rush tier 3. That's maybe not ideal. Tinka. This feels like... I mean, I have seen it a little bit more recently. That people play Tinker pushes like Kaho did a lot. Maybe a year ago at this point on like Northern Isles with lots of Dryads. Yumiko is playing this different and goes to tier 3. But maybe it's also like, okay, you pick weird stuff, I pick weird stuff. And 2 of my very much beloved heroes here on the team. This is definitely... Like, if you click on the Yumiko match, if you click on a cast match, Soima fans, as his account is right now, you just know you're in for a spectacle. Unfortunately for Kaz, these harasses are working rather well. Every single work, like, you gotta respect the dedication for the workers to finish their job. They didn't leave. They didn't like clock in early. They did what the boss ordered them to do. Sweet save on this one. You know, 5 peasants down, but that save was great. In the meantime, Footy Seer will be countered by bears now, unfortunately. But tech is coming. And here I am. If I sneeze too much at work, I leave for the day. Black, more people should be like you. God knows
A player's forces
how
are
many
under
infections I got because of people who didn't act like you. Idiot. Oh, I'm a slave to the company. I have to provide my invaluable work. Without me, they're going down. Will the Zeppelin go down? Not sure if this is the most effective usage of time.
The player's forces are
But
under attack.
Kaz has a greater game plan. I do realize people call me the prophet, and everybody knows that everybody does. But
Town
some
is under
things are
siege.
even bigger than my brain, and that is Kaz's game plan. Unfortunately, his blacksmith is a little late. Well, his shredder is shreddering for now. Yumiko is playing this smart, not in for shenanigans. Demon Hunter also said, okay, you're staffing, I'm gonna follow you till the end of the world. And we got Reju now, and the shredder is soon no more. I think this is basically a warm-up game for Kaz, isn't it? $28 food is not much, but Yumiko got lumber issues. This alchemist just straight up doesn't care. Runs through the entire Night Elf army to get one archer. I respect that dedication. Now the shredder is gone, but he does have lumber. He only has 7 lumber workers, but he does have lumber. Question is, does Yumiko need anything else than this Reju? And Yumi, no prisoners. No shenanigans. Kaz is still cooked. No, this is all part of the plan. I've seen Kaz in worse situations. He wanted that archer so bad. Okay. Maybe you're right. Maybe he was cooked. Maybe he was cooked. Isn't it fascinating how in the past couple of months the entire world is using the word cooked in like two very different ways? He is cooked and he's cooking, and it means basically the opposite. That is fascinating to me. Well. We got, what do we got? 25 minutes till Fountain of Mana. Hopefully we get another cast game. This was just a warm-up. Better than fucked. Yeah, it's kind of interchangeable with fucked, right? He fucks. That's a good thing. He's fucked. Very bad thing. You're either the chef or in the pan. I like that. We're learning something together. So, more cast games, right? He's up against Shades, the human player. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we can squeeze one cast game in. Shades from Peru, I think. He's from Peru. Definitely South America. Peru. I know my scene. Since I got my new PC, all my manually added players are gone, so I have to do that myself now again. Oh, Cars Undead. Cars Undead. We've seen Cars' games versus Igvin cool. Versus Violator as well. Woozy! Thank you for the 7. We know this can only be great. Venal! I've paid
to
back
be 2W more than to Blizzard already.
7 months, $5. Yep, makes sense, makes sense, makes sense. Thank you, thank you, thank you. By the way, shame on you, Blizzard. There's like spooky Halloween discounts and Warcraft 3 is not in. Unbelievable. This is a Tavern Hero build. Kaz is playing it different than I know it. He's scouting. But then he's also building his weird proxy necropolis, right?
A town is under siege.
Thank you guys for the support. All right, Kaz. Is today an alchemist day? Oh, can an acolyte kill a worker? Not dedicated enough. This is a fake. This is 100% a fake.
A player's forces are under attack.
Dark Ranger! There she is. Soul, I hope you're watching. Soul is taking a little evening off, and it's countered by a Fire Lord with Soul Burn. Here we go. Now, who's cooking now? Problem with Fire Lord is, yep, Soul Burn is kind of sweet to stop the life drain. You can stop the life drain exactly 4 times. 3 times? 4 times? 4 times. Let's say 4 times. That is not even half of the Dark Ranger's mana
Player's
cost.
forces are under attack.
It is a little bit of damage, but 1 life drain will go through. And of course, Carl, absolute connoisseur of Dark Ranger these days. Since a couple of more people are here, I did tweak my audio this week. If you hear anything that's not perfect, let me know. If it's the balance, if it's sharp S noises, if it's sharp B and P noises, let me know, let me know. This game feels like Shades has played Cars before. Sounds great. Sounds beautiful. Aww. Oh, thank you. I spent 5 hours with ChatGPT to tweak this shit. Mamma mia. So far, I gotta say though, I mean, nothing has died. There's literally 0 XP. But you can just feast. Does that confirm Dark Ranger is a vampire? Kind of similar concept, right? Can take on an entire creep camp and still heal. Beautiful. That's what part of what makes the Dark Ranger so fun. Living dangerously. So what do we got? 5 ghouls, DR. This expansion might come up. Actually, the mana management by Shades is superb. I thought the Soul Burn experiment would fail, but it doesn't. That's all you gotta do. And this will intensify once we get level 2 and incinerate. Then the real damage stacks up. And that is
Players'
exactly
forces
now.
are under attack.
Ooh, Shades, I like your answer. Both around 2000 MMR. So obviously we don't expect perfect gameplay. But the idea is what counts. Workers say almost the same. Because when the Dark Ranger hits level 2, Shu's kind of on the other foot. And is Black Arrow dominating? Oh, it wasn't enabled. The Labby syndrome.
A player's forces are under attack.
People were up in arms. Mamma mia, Labby not having Black Arrow enabled. For 3 shots. His micro sucks so bad. People were harsh this afternoon. So critical. Mr. Crestfallen, what is up, what is up, what is up? So, what this Dark Ranger accomplished was already a significant delay on an expo. We have 2 Fire Lords! Sorry to the colorblind people. Sorry, I can't pick the colors. It's not in my hand. We have double Fire Lord. So, we got all Fire Lord spells. Toby, thank you for the 8 months.
B2W RIP.
Not yet, not yet. Maybe Demon Hunter is ripped because of the Dark Ranger. Toby, if you learn Dark Ranger, #1 next Dach Inferno. It's that good. That damn good.
A player's forces are under attack.
Okay, so Cars, Necro Wagon. Let's go, let's go, let's go. And Shades didn't tech yet at the 7-minute, 8-minute mark. Dark Ranger used to be your favorite. I know. You gotta play her a little bit different. Open up with Life Drain, but I think learning the way a hero is played is just child's play for Dota players. Necro Wagon, let's go. I very much agree. Anxiety!
Live drain, live stream.
Pick true. For years I was a hater and every time a patch was kind of targeting the Necromancer strategy, it's like, oh my god, we gotta be so careful, we don't want to see this every game. Now that I see it in like 3% of the games, I gotta say, it's quite a fun strat. Thank you, Say So and Cars, for showing us the way. And Godfather as well. Oh, that reminds me, I gotta cut the... Oh my god, gotta make a note. Godfather game versus Colorful. That needs to be on YouTube.
A player's forces are under attack.
Shades finally start teching. Cars can now soul burn against the soul burn. We got our Fountain of Mana semifinal in 15 minutes, more or less. Today I don't have to scold a player about using their phone while driving. One would think the Warcraft community is very mature, but then you put Ina in the mix, and that statement goes down the drain. But with the speed of one of these train toilets, you know? Very, very, very fast. So, can Shades make it to Sanctums? Oh, cars, careful, careful. Calculated. Miscalculated. Imagine this Book of the Dead. But heal ward's even better, guys. Necro wagon with heal wards? Yes, please. And it's not an issue that the ghouls are dead, because then he can add a second wagon. It's all part of the plan.
A player's forces are under attack.
You mean then you put Ian in the mix and the chance of maturity drastically go down? Yeah, but also the chances of fun drastically go up. Ow, oh, 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 oopsie. Well, but here's the push. We don't have a Sanctum yet. We don't have Dispel. And we got Unholy Frenzy Lava Spawn. Does any unit benefit more from Unholy Frenzy than a Lava Spawn? Well, it won't split because there's double Arcane Tower. But this guy, if it splits 13 times, 15 times, it's gonna split into 2 halves. And with Unholy Frenzy, you get a lot of attack speed, so you hit faster and more often in the same time period, and then you split more often. This is freaking genius. Give me more. Give me one more. One more frenzy. Cars creativity knows no bounds. He's splitting for the second time already.
A player's forces are under attack.
Yeah, that's it. Shades is toast. Shades got Omega Necro Wagoned. And we split again. A Fire Lord defeated by lava spawns. There's something ironic about that. Oh my god. The frenzy lava spawns. Now we got the spell. A little bit later, unfortunately. But yeah, it's one base, one base. And Cards is already in the process of getting more more acolytes. For example, for putting them straight into Shade's former base. Yep, that's a thing we should have expected. Shade's got good money though. Is there a way to rescue this? He only gets 144 free.
Player's forces are under attack.
Build a new base on top of an enemy expo has to be an achievement. Man, would it be nice to have achievements in this game. Kaz would probably be disappointed that it only covers his meta, but hey, every other person would probably be let into new ways of playing.
A player's forces are under attack.
Dark Ranger Fire Lord, man. I'm myself a big fan of Dark Ranger Pit Lord, of course, the greatest love story since Romeo and Juliet. Again, what are we doing with all this gold? It's so nice that you can just rely on cars to entertain you. This wasn't even that weird. It was a pretty straightforward Necro Wagon strat. This map looks like a StarCraft map with all the creep and blight spread, and that's gonna be the thumbnail. Please don't tap out before this expo's done. I need the blight. Mr. Murphy. This is the way Undead is supposed to be played. By the way, isn't the Fire Lord lore-wise like a demon? Shouldn't you be able to coil him? I'm just asking questions here. Where are the WoW lore nerds? Isn't it like a super famous raid with the Fire Lord dude? The Fire Lord is a Fire Lord. Look at that. If that face isn't demonic, Ragnaros is no demon. Please. He's an elemental. And that is not interchangeable. There can't be demonic elementals. Or elemental demons. Isn't the Infernal kind of an elemental in itself? The element of... It's kind of fire-ish. But that is apparently a demon. Oh, we got silence on the face. Elementals have lived on Azeroth long ago. Demons are a completely different race. Oh. I did not know this. That's actually, that's a good explanation. This game is super over, by the way. Kinda noticeable on the 2k gold. Oh, the Dark Ranger. The real fun begins with Charm. We know this. There's no fell magic in Fire Lord. Okay, guys, you convinced me. So I'm a bit disappointed that this gold mine is not occupied yet. Kaz, what are you doing? He lost almost his entire army, but this is also in preparation for the classic triple boneyard transition.
A town is under siege.
And Shades is on tier 2. What's he doing? Winning in even more style. He's gonna explode in supply. That's 21 supply per production round.
A town is under siege. Players' forces are under attack.
Couldn't we turn the Fire Lord into a demon with some, I don't know, blood magic? Extinguished! Oh no, we're not getting the time for the worms! That is a bit of a disappointment. The priest silences are... Mwah. Okay, I respect that Shades is still in this. He is tier 3 by now, so he possessed some skeletons. Unfortunately, he doesn't have the greatest solution to frost items. And once again, similar to the game against Shaki, Qubert has to wait for cast to win a game.
A player's forces are under attack.
Pilot back, TP home. I'm pretty sure Casters wants to trade for level 6. But yeah, I guess we get the ultimate army. Frenzy A-bombs, Frenzy Frosties. And still 1600 gold. I like that we're still scouting. And that we buy a Dispel Staff. Against... Oh, Inner Fire Polymorph. Here we go. Unholy Frenzy Frostworms. Is there a more beautiful thing in the world? Well, if they get upgrades, that'd be even better. Main base is empty. And this is a lot of workers. Ooh, that's soon to be a lot of skeletons. Mamma mia. Total domination. And now he has to fight in his own base. With A-bombs up front against breakers. With worms against casters. With disease cloud spread soon, hopefully everywhere. Is there possession or no? We're close. We're really close. Level 6. Volcano, but no mana. You know, for being 40 food down, Shades is not doing this too bad. Yes, another expansion here. Oh, the thumbnail is getting better and better.
The town is under siege. A player's forces are under attack.
Lich third. Noise. And Dark Rangers on a hunt, huh? What do we want? We want Inner Fire, right? We want Inner Fire Frenzy Worms. Will this be allowed? I don't think it will be allowed. He wants it though. He wants it so bad. So he wants it so bad, he portals. I love it. I love it so much. See, Kaz has a deep game plan. How does he always end up in these situations? I can't, man. I can't. Yep, he has Inner Fire now.
A town is under siege.
Nah. Priest is coming.
A player's forces are under attack.
Where is it? Not it. There! I dispelled it, I think. No, it's on! It's on! Frenzy Inner Fire Frostworm. You can't see it because the crown is overlapped by the cloud. But that's what it is. G freaking G. Ah, perfect time also as our semifinal is starting. But Kaz is a living legend. And he shows once again that there's not only one way to play this game. Beautiful, beautiful Kaz in a fire frenzy. What more can you hope for? So Qubert, I want to see similar things from you. That shouldn't be too much to ask. It's best of 3, right? Check. I use Flow TV. More convenient for me. Do you have fun, boys? EO3. Okay, okay, okay. Well, Qubert and Poncho. I like them both. There can only be one winner. We gotta check real quick what the bracket. Division 2. Phew. We got Leshka with 4-0 in the group. This was a group that we watched quite a bit. Poncho with 3-1, Qubert 3-2. 2 losses at the end. Against the elves, right? In the regular season, it was a 0-2. Underdog Qubert. And Sharky, after crying for 3 hours that he belongs in this league, going down 1-4. Leshka already in the final as he defeated Mr. Winner 2-0. And now we need an opponent. We need an opponent. Ena is the winner of Division C. And we're getting ourselves a final here. Speaking of finals, we got 2 new purchases. Warrior Colors, Legende. Thank you for the $5 for the finals and the Beastmaster purchase. And Finrod, the most gorgeous undead player in the world. With, of course, he is a man of culture with the Pit Lord purchase. Appreciate you guys. We got the Warcraft Champions finals in 9 days. And these profile pictures are up right now. Will be added to your profile in a bit. Probably after this cast and after I had some. But then, always at the end of the day. And then you got it assigned. Oh, I even... What a service. Mamma mia. I even got the maps. We're starting on Last Refuge, and then it's either Springtime or Twisted. Yeah, 2 very, 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 very likable people. Fighting for the finals. Ina has posted about 5 discourse that he's the champ. I expected it to be more. But yeah, I told him, man, brag more about wins in Warcraft. People should do this. Mr. Cool. It is a pleasure seeing you. We had great fun with your game against Chaos. It did very good numbers on YouTube. Yes, there was also a game yesterday. Game is up. Oh, surprise, surprise, surprise. Qubert is not playing undead. He is, after all, a multi-race player. It's on the tube. It is on the tube on our second channel. Wait. Didn't we? Wait, did we put it on the main channel even? Did we put that on the main channel? We did! Wildest game of 2025, Dark Ranger. No, that was B Cup. Solo Dark Ranger and Mass Necros, human versus undead from ladder. 8,500 clicks. Yeah! On the main channel, even. True. In 100 seconds, we're gonna get our game. Until then, time for you to check if your Prime sub is available, because of course we collect Prime subs and we gladly take them. Great way to support the channel. But yeah, that was your game against Cars. It was fantastic. Friday, I got a Counter-Strike community evening. I haven't played Counter-Strike in probably 20 years. Dude, I didn't even play Condition Zero or Source. I just played 1.5, 1.6, and now I gotta play this new stuff. I don't even know how to handle that. I got a prediction for your degens, for you degens. I swear, Webvesty, if we don't play enough pool day, I'm never gonna do that again. All I want to do is pool day and maybe a bit of Monopoly. And that's all I want to do. Game up. Bestie is the master of ceremony. That's why. Neutral ground. Last refuge. Poncho versus Qubert. MMR-wise, relatively similar. Poncho goes into this as a little bit of a favorite after also winning in the group stage. But that was Qubert, I think, on Undead. So maybe things have changed afterwards. This is for the grand final in Fountain of Mana Season 10 Group B, which is the second highest group of them all. Both have survived the group stage over someone like Sharky or Being Esports World Series participant Blast. Both have participated in a Being Esports World Series at Raraland. Poncho as a player, Qubert as a caster. Twice. Qubert a beautiful random gamer. A random good gamer, one might say. I am not too... Oh, I wasn't too exposed to his off races though. Whenever there was a tournament, I saw his undead. And he got some good ideas and great execution. I feel like he dipped into the gaping hole that is League of Legends recently. So let's see how good his Blade Master is, eh? Needs some good timings. Needs some good timings, needs some good control. Maybe he's playing Mirror Image though. And Poncho? I've seen his matches versus human. And that's all I can say. Ah, look at that. Blade Master, Grunt Headhunter. Yeah, that's a bit of a different style. Easier to play for sure, but also for sure slower and less scary. So, Poncho, very vanilla.
A player's forces are under attack.
Currently residing, I think, in Italy, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe not. A very good Night Elf player, 2200 MMR. But yeah, rather vanilla, I'd say. So, playing meta. And then he's playing a Blade Man. Oh, it is Windwalk. It is Windwalk. Grunt Headhunter. Well, well, well. Do you have the timings down? Do you know how to track your opponent is the question. Well, the tracking thing already went well.
Town is
Demon
under
Hunter,
siege.
classic first hero. If you don't find your
Player's
opponent
forces
right
are
away,
under
just go
attack.
into the main. Looks like Poncho got the juggling down. All the wisps are safe. But of course, whenever you have to move your wisp away from a tree, it loses the mana. The lumber. And you need quite a bit of lumber as an item. Is this a success already for Qubert? I wouldn't necessarily say so. Pack timings are similar.
Town is under siege.
Archers are all still
Player's
intact.
forces are under
That's another
attack.
wisp. But it is a success that the Demon Hunter is only level 2. And I'm a bit befuddled, to be honest, that this is not immolation. That is the big upside. You can creep like crazy with the Demon Hunter like this.
A player's forces are under attack.
But without immolation, that's not necessarily the case. So, Grunt Headhunter creeping on their own now. Blade Master is thirsting for some experience as well. I wonder if there's no immolation, should you go Raider Walker? Because you got that piercing damage covered against Mass Dryads. I don't know. Claws up. Demon Hunter scouting for the first time with the fresh level 2. I doubt there's too much he can do here if Qubert micros this correctly. Ah, he had the right idea. I think sent the Headhunter back in. So first blood for 5 minutes in. Around, but that shouldn't stick. No crit just yet. Oh, the grunt is safe. Look at that. And the town portal force. Excellently done. And this is crit now. Naga second. That's a liability. Makes it so Qubert has to be even more careful than he already was. Go back, go back, go back, go back.
Player's forces are under attack.
That Headhunter didn't get the pathing patch. But yeah, it's only a fragile Naga, fragile archers. And now you leave. Sometimes you just have to hide to be successful. Alchemist? What? What is this? In what world are we living that we get 2 alchemists on one day? Did he miss? No, he didn't misclick, huh? It's the Demon Hunter solution with Acid Bomb.
Player's
He gets a shitload of damage at some point with the blade. Until then, Acid Bomb is covering. Later on, since there's no Dispel, right? Qubert knows there's not gonna be Entangle. There's not gonna be Cyclone. So Poncho has no Disable. Heal Spray will be really good.
player's forces are under attack.
We say about a lot of people that they have their very own mind for the game. And that's usually a euphemism for what the fuck are they doing? But Qubert, he indeed has his very own mind for the game, and he has some cool builds. We saw it against Mr. Winner. some undead opener variations. I guess this makes a lot of sense. Is he ready for the fight though? Is Acid Bomb as good as I make it out to be? Don't think so. No TP. Alchemist dead. Okay, here was the praise, and then there was a gnarly creep check. Rip Headhunter, rip Grunt. Rip Headhunter number 2. And rip Scroll of the Beast as well. Oh my god, the mother of all creep jacks. Good Giant Dancing by Poncho. All 3 Headhunters at the same time slow. Disaster strikes for Qubert. This mid game was not his. Empathy on the late game, but that's no bueno if you never reach that late game. Kaboom! Game 1 over. Surely a couple of lessons to learn here. Bit more scouting. Would have been nice to see that coming. Apart from that, I think the Demon Hunter was well controlled, and that's usually half the rent in matchups like this. Painful. I don't know how good Qubert's competitive mindset is. But hopefully he can just brush it to the side. So we get a fine 3 mapper. I mean, we got hours and hours and hours of entertainment yesterday with the grand final of Group C. And I expect similar things. Springtime. Map number 2. It was a very fast 8-minute game. Question is, of course, if you off-race like this with Orc, can you still be part of the Undead Discord, or should you be expelled? I leave that to the powers that there are, to the people in charge. I alone won the prediction? Your Dawn of War, nice. You did. You did. Well, Poncho on the way to the finals with just 1 more. I don't think Poncho has any reason to switch anything. But yeah, that was a bit odd. Blade Master Grunt into Headhunter is not something you usually play. Especially not with Blade Master and Windwalk. And it is a different build this time. FOML first. With Lodge, no barrack. Oh, late barracks. Then it must be mirror image, right? Mirror image, Blade Master. Hope that you're left alone for a bit.
Players' forces are under attack.
One thing we can say about game 1, items were not to blame. Blade Master was looking fine. Well, one specific item maybe, or 2, Speed Scroll or Town Portal would have averted that disaster. We got that blade confirmed. That shouldn't be a big surprise. That's meta. So what are we doing with this Blade Master now? It is Keeper, actually. It's again Windwalk. Qubert, I don't understand this build. I do not necessarily understand this build. And today I learned if you go into Windwalk, the camera isn't snapped to your hero anymore. Ka-ching! I guess Poncho is fine with
Town
that.
is under siege.
A bit Sonic style here now.
A
With
player's
Entangle
forces are under
first.
attack.
Yep, it's just Echo Harass. It's just Lumber Echo Harass. And you know what? That's working well for both of them. Draining some resources that are supposed to go to tech and units. Would be hilarious if he loses the hero here.
Town is under siege.
You know what? It actually makes
Player's
sense,
forces are
especially
under attack.
if the burrow gets the last hit. Fairly sure this was on purpose. It is nighttime, the archers can hide. What do you want to do at home when the moon wells are empty? It's not that much XP. You can, of course, if you want to, frame it as, look at that night elf, lol, losing a hero in the base. And then there was some deeper strategic thinking behind it. He did not deny it though, right? The Headhunter got the last hit. Because
A player's
Blade is
forces are under
1.5.
attack.
Did he kill that much that it's 1.5? He either killed the hero or he killed nothing else. One? Oh, almost two. Oh, he wanted that XP. He was so greedy for the XP that he didn't get the item. Tech is far, far, far behind, unfortunately.
A player's forces are under attack.
This must feel so embarrassing for that Null, man. He's trying his best. You know, he's practicing all day for this very moment to defend his one spot he has on the map. And then the dude that he hits, it doesn't even turn around. Poncho is playing nicely around it, man. Very, very nicely. Reveal, entangle, make sure you get the kills. Don't allow level 2. He's doing good things. And he's got a creep with only headhunters now, which is tricky. Because it's nothing to tank with. Two camps at the same time, huh? Burrow is a bit late, so you gotta wait for the Shadow Hunter, but that is also solo experience. That's how we end up on level 2. And wins.
A player's forces are under attack.
Ooh, talents on springtime. It is 6 archers after all. If you're... No way, he's playing Hippo Riders. Oh. Really, dude? Is that a bit frivolous? Yeah, Poncho showing balls. This could be extremely lame. If you just aim for the burrows, if you aim for buildings in production. An alchemist again.
A player's forces
Almost
are
leads
under
me to
attack.
believe that Qubert knows that this is one of Poncho's strategies, and the alchemist is a preemptive counter. I do have a hard time seeing these Hippo Riders succeed. Headhunters kind of counter them. Alchemist counters them. Blade Master Lightning Orb counters them. Hippo Riders already do very little damage. And then they got Spirit Link on top of them. I mean, the enemy units get Spirit Link on top of them. Duh. And then they do even less. I don't know. Just from this setup,
Are under attack.
it might look like game 3 here.
Town is under siege.
Qubert does have confirmation. Is that the right count?
A player's forces are under attack.
Bats would obviously be nice. But we don't have a bistro yet. Ooh, we don't have cement. This hurts. Being stuck at 44, no repair. Qubert! That took too long. Supply block now. Poncho achieved what he wanted to achieve. At what cost? Since when is Jack an orc? Ah, we've all seen the signs, didn't we? Or maybe he thought it's Orctober. But let's be honest, this Blade Master can basically solo this. More Hippo Riders, man.
Player's forces are under attack.
So was the tier 3 pretty much only for marksmanship? What are you booming for? The Orctober was genius. He would have been busy telling me to get cement. I told him 2 times to get cement. He never listened.
Player's forces.
And that's how he ends up being supply blocked and no lumber. But let's be honest, what he has should be more than enough. He got the flute now, which is great. He got good Blade Master damage. He got the Shadow Hunter third for even more healing. Oh, the Cubert fan club has arrived. I see. Where my Poncho hats at? Ooh. That's more damage than I thought.
Town is under siege.
That's a goated command. Yeah, it does feel good, dude. That brings me an unreasonable amount of joy. Oh, Jack needs his invo potions very, very soon. But he has heal spray and heal wave. It should be alright. Dude, Qubert cannot lose this. No way he can lose this. It's freaking Hippo Riders. I win against
Player's
Hippo
forces
Riders.
are under attack.
It's a bit of an issue that there is no catch. Oh, there is with Hex. Okay. Well, crisis averted. Poncho has to play a super annoying game, trying to expand. Possibly the only thing he's able to do right now.
A player's forces are under attack.
scroll at the creep camp. And then these orcs are complaining that their items are so expensive. Why does he only have the keeper? Kovacs. There's many questions about Warcraft I can answer. This one is not one of them. Maybe he really, like, rushing for Entangled. He didn't skill, by the way, just yet. Entangled 3 will be great. Tranquility. There's Hex against it, right? I mean, Tranquility at home, okay. But yeah, you gotta play hit and run. Hit and run, get the expo up, overwhelm with mass in like 5 minutes. This is crazy damage, man. Did we all underestimate Hippo Riders, maybe? Look at the blade melting! Another Invo Potion necessary. Level 4 finally crit 2. 144 immediately. Heal. Some good micro on display. But here's the Hex. Nah, can't block him in. Crit and he's dead, but there is some good saves here. This army is pathetic, man. I have to admit that... What? Acid bomb? Oh, was he acid bombed? Oh, that's annoying. Oh, that's a good chunk of money. Yeah, RIP bank account. I did not think... Yeah, one of the very few poisons in Warcraft that's lethal. I didn't realize. And Poncho didn't realize it either. A hippo is not only good for anti-air. Deacon, you can put an archer on a hippo and then it becomes a hippogriff rider, which is a very expensive, very bad unit until it gets like Bloodlust, Inner Fire, Frenzy, or Roar. We don't have any of that. This was winnable for Elf, but he made the wrong units and forgot second hero, sadly. Yeah, he also selected the wrong race in the lobby. Is there any hope, I wonder? Like, if you're Poncho, what's the way out? You know you're being sieged now. There is Nature's Blessing, so... maybe hope. Even if the expo works, Qubert could counter-expand with the tiny. Nice rhythm, though. You gotta give it to the hippos. Very pleasing. You gotta ask yourself, wouldn't a tower stop all of this? But it feels like Qubert is too noble for towers. I think that speaks against his ethic. His gamer ethic. Instead, playing orc. You know, Katka's pipe, lots of intelligence. Qubert wasn't voice chat by offensive GG people. Yeah, but this on a stream. There's two... I mean... wow, I sound like I have a stroke. Jack is quite a two-face. You know, when there's something official, when there's a broadcast, he's the nicest, the loveliest person there is.
A town is
But
under
as soon
siege.
as the cameras are off, or the stream is
Back.
off, that's when he shows his real face. Oh, towers, okay. Well, burrows are somewhat towers. And he can't TP because he was hexed. But you know what? When you're getting harassed by hippo riders, similar to Gargs, there's no honor involved anymore. Like, everything is allowed. In love, Garg and hippo rider lames, everything is allowed. I know him as Jack of Honor. Well, his friends called him Trash Jack. That tells a lot about a person.
A town is under siege.
Well, there's a lot of piercing here. Ow. Really curious where all this damage is coming from. Because the damage isn't looking too bad. It's just, we don't have the numbers. Because he had to play that econ game. He now has to portal away from his own front yard into the backyard. Great song, by the way, by Hot
Players'
Mulligan.
forces are under attack.
Yeah, this is unbreakable. This seat is unbreakable. We're expoing behind this. We're getting more upgrades. Poncho enjoys his time in the limelight. Level 5 alchemist. Nice alchemist, by the way. Even got a kill with that acid bomb. What?
Battery low.
The band? Hot Mulligan. Yeah, I think we should be able to call this. Poncho probably... Oh, did you hear that? I didn't know you can hear my battery status messages. Immediate pack my... Yeah, this is the Back to Warcraft service announcement to always charge your headsets. Other channels have like a hydration reminder. We have this for gamers. But why did you hear that?
Charging battery.
Here you go. Satisfied now? Broadcast saved. There's an info potion still available that you can pass. There's a town portal. But yeah, Poncho is trying literally everything. Oh, what a surgical strike, man. With the last arrow, spear, he gets the W. We go game 3. Qubert still all the chances of the grand final after being a bit slapped around on game 1. The big comeback, everybody. Qubert and the big comeback. Warcraft is great when it goes all the way. Boom, 1-1. The Hippo Rider's not necessarily the sharpest tool in the box, I gotta say. What was Beer League? What is Beer League? Is it like Sunday League or something? Like amateur league thingy? It's late night hockey where you all drink after. All right, yep. Yep, beer league ice hockey. I see. That sounds very much similar to local football. So we sympathize. I can tell you, everybody, that we got one more game here in the Fountain of Mana League, and it's going to be played on Twisted Meadows for the grand final of the Fountain of Mana League Division B. Qubert versus Poncho. There can only be one winner. Poncho won the neutral ground. Qubert won his map pick. So this is Poncho's pick now. Qubert as Orc, upper left-hand side, the upside of being versatile with many races. And Poncho, did he want to play Twisted because he has faith in his Hippo Riders? And Twisted is excellent for that because it can macro. But is that still the plan after it failed so miserably on Springtime? Can we get good maps back on W3C? How about you tag Bendylog? Razor with the goat call. This is going to be a warden for Poncho. Mark my words. Razor, I marked your words. I repeated your words. And I call you out for being wrong. So wrong. Bring back AZ. Fats Russell, I gotta say, Scrimmage plays pretty much like AZ. I am the decider. That's the most powerful thing you've ever said, Kovacs. Yeah, Scrimmage is not too far off an AZ. So we go back to Demon Hunter. No more Keeper shenanigans. Can Qubert snipe the tree? He gets the wisp for sure. Will he get the tree as well? It's not the end of the world if the mercenary camp is up. Nicely controlled. But one creep goes to Qubert. For now, that delays level 2. DJM, JMM, thank you for the prime. 4 years, my dude. Wild discussion over maps. I like it. This was the last Windwalk for now, so no more backstab damage, but quite a power spike for an orc now in the fragile late early game. Nice dance between the two for this ogre. So Qubert did get an ogre warrior and an archer. That's about it for now. But since he used all his mana and got burned, once again, no immolation, which is fascinating. Not much time to heal. There we go. It seems like this is Jack's build, right? Blade Master Harass. Into Headhunters. That makes it quite hard to transition straight into Dryad or play Mass Dryad.
Under attack.
Qubert with the focus Berserker. As if he needs that extra damage, but why not? So what's the strat now? Poncho has a Hunter's Hole this time. Nice block. Poncho has a Hunter's Hole, so no more Hippo Rider shenanigans, which is nice. Leveling at the same time as harassing. Nice.
A player's forces are under attack.
And it's an Alchemist again, dude. And how this Demon Hunter melts when you take his armor away. I think minus armor is still undervalued by people. It helps with these engagements. It helps with creeping. Minus armor is so good. And then there's elves who don't play talents. Mamma mia.
A player's forces are under attack.
Nagasaki. Nagasaki. Why? If you find a creep check like on map 1, which was kind of lucky, Naga is fantastic. If you get her to like level 5, Naga is fantastic. But if you're not going for a timing push, what does she really offer? Well, he has to go to distract check. Lucky that we have a little pit stop. It is one of these creep checks. This time we have a speed scroll though. Level 2, close to level 3. Speed scroll, speed scroll. Ah, 2 headhunters. That's so expensive. Little fumbly bumbly. I gotta say, this creep spot took forever for Qubert, and he gets rightfully punished for that. That was one of the last moments where he could have used that Naga as well as he did. And that's another headhunter down. The Berserker is not feeling too well. And the Alchemist is not feeling too well. Man, the Poncho DH Naga push is sick. We got a heal potion though. Careful, careful, careful. Speed scroll 2. Ring around the Rosie. Ring around the burrow. And eventually he dies with all that investment into items. Uh-oh. All the Jack fans, all the Qubert fans. He's not looking too great, and he plays around the crit, and he's not risking anything. Qubert in the dirt. Qubert in the dirt. That needs a lot of recovery on top of an already existing expansion. Well played by Poncho. Realizing that the Orc army is completely exposed here. And now Alchemist is down. Of course, about the final. And Qubert got tier 3. So there's hope. There's
Players'
hope for you
forces are
guys.
under attack.
How does this play out? Quattro! Thank you for the €2.
A player's forces are under
I
attack.
think Poncho either understands what he's doing very well, or he has no idea what he's doing. That's the two options. That's the two options. Ring of Regen Blade Master. Doesn't even need a staff because there's no entangle. That Naga is a beast though. Lots of mana, good mana regen. Torrent. That tier 3 tech helps. Oh, no mana. Shadowhunter third again for that heal wave first. He's trying to hide the torrent, it seems. How are torrents supposed to ever reach this army? Hex hit this spell. Well done. One misstep. One misstep and it's over. But Orc Tri-Hero is strong. Very strong. Alchemist hits hard. Blade Master hits hard. Torrent hits hard. Unfortunately, there's mana burn. And the Expo is up. And tier 3 is up. Lightning Orb over Counter Expo, huh? Hit Lord third! Okay, today's hero combos are wild. With a Y. I mean, he got a good cleave for the backline if he reaches there. Howl is universally nice when there's no dispel.
Players' forces are under attack.
He stole the bracers. That's a way to get back economically. The Scottish thief. I knew Scots are supposedly cheap, but stealing, bruv? He has an idea that there's an expansion, like he must know, but he didn't get it confirmed just yet. Poncho will be exploding up to 80.
A player's forces are under attack.
And we only have 12 workers for Qubert. I don't think that's necessarily enough. Late game. Blade is also not remotely close to level 2 crit. We don't have level 2 acid bomb. Like, essential levels are missing. Not already. Good damage, good tankiness, pendant of mana. Onto the Naga. Holy, that's gonna be a thunderstorm coming up. And we have no dispel against Rejuve. Oh my... I mean, we got walkers, but that's one dispel. That's not good.
A player's forces are under attack.
This Naga is insane. 815 mana! Jesus Christ. How much is a Fork Lightning in mana? I should know this. Chat doesn't know it either.
Players'
110.
forces are under attack.
That's easy 8 Fork Lightnings. Okay, not if she's dead though. Mighty exposed, big hits. Ripperino couldn't staff, couldn't TP due to a perfectly timed hex. Well done, Qubert. Revenge. Oh, the army is without the hit. Ah, is that how he's throwing away the grand final? Poncho, the pit lord to save them all. Acid bomb on top. We got a little bit of reach, but not much. Heal scroll, Invo potion, Keyboard saved the blast. He got it. Rest of the army comes back. Demon Hunter had a staff, is back. We have a town portal. Blade Master's doing more and more damage. If he could, he would kill the pit lord, I guess. It's a huge target. Takes out the bears first. TP out. Blade. Will block. Leaves with murder. Mamma mia. And stays in no upkeep the entire time. Dicey, dicey, dicey situation. Things are heating up here in Fountain of Mana League.
Players' forces are
Juicy
under
heal
attack.
spray. Does that look like any of your weekend parties, everybody? No shame. Champagne shower is good for everyone. Sobi Mask number 2 on top of a pendant of energy, on top of a pendant of mana, on top of a mantle of intelligence for that Naga. And cheeky Poncho, man. Dirty, dirty expansion up for that. He'll not scout for this. Qubert can play a very economic game.
A player's
Due to
forces
revive.
are under attack.
Finally level 4. Zapper time? We do have Nature's Blessing. He needs more than this. Please don't blow yourself up. Leave some space. Social distance. Social distance. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. I don't think he gets enough damage in. Repair is up. Oh no, Qubert. This is bad, 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 bad. He got a TP to get out. He kills a couple of units. Heal spray, super nice. Fork lightning. We need healing. Blade dead. Qubert out. Poncho in the grand final versus Leshka. Ah, he tried much. He tried so much. But the third base would have destroyed him anyway. Some nice fights there. That's for sure. Poncho played this well. The Blade Master Alchemist combo got wrecked hard. 2 times a creep jack. Man. I mean, his name is Jack and sometimes he's a creep, but these 2 creep jacks, they really hurt. First on Last Refuge and then on the lab again. Sad for my friend, but great games. Nice back and forth. And Poncho. It was some solid Warcrafting, I gotta say. Up against Leshka, of course, we'll try our very, very best to bring you these games as well. Once they're happening. We don't know when it's happening. Wonder if the lads join the chat, if they have something to say. I would have loved to see this as a best of 5, to be honest. I would have loved to see this as a best of 5. That was a cool series. This could have gone either way. Alrighty. What are we doing now is the question. GG. Indeed, did I put the result? No. More ladder games? I think for the starting the troll campaign, it's a little late. Play Mega Bonk. Neo versus Izzy. I'm up. I'm up. I don't know if Izzy isn't too tired though. He's a hardworking man getting up at like, I don't know, 2 a.m. what feels like. Ooh, Thunder is back on the ladder. Did not expect that. Played one game. Otherwise, feel free to pick a game. We got Tiesiok as Eisteiner, Biko is back, Aspect is playing, Thunder was playing a bit, Hinagiku, but mostly Night Elf Mirror, right? Infi versus Hinagiku. I'm a self-proclaimed Hinagiku stan. But it is a quick one. Let's see if that's a draw or not. I don't know, when there's no end time, is that a draw? Infi is proposing to cancel this game. And Hinagiku is too nice of a person against the legend that is Infi. Sag! New IC show match. Oh my. Does anybody really want that? Thank you to Witty and Vesti for the comments on my latest thumbnail piece of art that I did. It is beautiful. It's 120 as a chef. It's up on our YouTube now. It's a glorious, glorious series. 120 versus Infi. With all the different builds that are possible. From the undead side in human. Go check it out if you haven't seen that game. And show me that you like thumbnails like this. Okay. If you don't have an opinion, then I'm going for Aspect and Biku. Because Biku is kind of crazy in his games. We've seen a beautiful Biku versus Sonic game last Saturday. And Aspect is one of Europe's finest talents. Climbing the ladder. Let's see in what shape he is. Undead. Eco aspect. Come. Tell me you're right. Pico as Cucaracha. We all the Warcraft gamers are Cucarachas, I guess. There we go. Speaking of cucarachas, did you hear that there was drama with Blade this afternoon? Crazy, man. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Biko, upper left-hand side. If he's able to tango with Sonic, he should be able to hang with Aspect. Oh, you didn't hear? Okay, let's discuss this after the game. As I of course have a strong opinion on that. Biko not following the Dark Ranger hype. Yo,
Best stream.
Storm, thank you. Glad you appreciate that. Aspects Warden versus Biko. Biko, for a long time, was one of the two undeads that didn't build a shop alongside Ido. But he started to appreciate a lot of necromancy, I feel. Biko has always been a player who was very off meta. Aspect, while he was trained by Foggy, as far as I know, rather vanilla. Who won the semi? Poncho. Jack got creep jack nasty twice. But fun games. Oh, no. You can deny so much, but not the Makrora, dude. Ouch. Yeah, you can see he was coached by Foggy. That did happen. That did happen. Okay, Biko on the way to harass. Doesn't even need to. Aspect with the self-sabotage. Yeah, Makuras. Can we get a second Ancient of War? Just for creeping, huh? I feel like we don't see that too often anymore. Good to have Biko back on the ladder. It feels like he was a bit absent, was a bit rusty maybe. But we'll see. By the way, tomorrow is the group of Happy and Jens. I'm so ungodly hyped for the match of Happy and Jens. You wouldn't believe it. We've seen some banger undead versus human games the past couple of days. But it's time for some different flavors. People come and go in this game. The constants, they always come back. That being said, I haven't seen Pato since his marriage. I hope he's alright. Who's the best German? Leon.
A player's forces are under attack.
He's just lucky that I'm not practicing. He's very lucky. I saw Leon wreck 1-0 twice today in their practice matches. Quite some nasty quick games, I gotta say. Didn't expect that. Leon good.
A player's forces are under attack.
Uh-oh, Warden doing Warden things. With fan, yep, blink and fan, off we go. We just started the tag! That's horrible! That's really bad. Oh, that's bad. That's a pretty unusual timing. Triple kill for Aspect, man. Dude, when you look at the profile picture of Aspect on Liquipedia, he looks way too nice to be such a vicious player. Do I have that here? I don't have it in the tool. This will go on the entire game, right? This will go on the entire game. What a nice Warden play this is. And thank you, Disengage, for stepping up. I got headache reading that line that you commented on. FEB, what's up, dude? Yeah, Biko, this requires some heavy lifting here. There's not a fun game. I would respect it if you just text straight up.
Town is under siege.
As always, Neo suppresses the truth. What did I suppress? This chat has been unfiltered the entire stream. I didn't even time anyone out today. I should have probably. Like you. Yet. Yep. Biko trying to poke some holes here. The emptiness after the Baron command. Yesterday, Disengage deleted the Baron command that we had for like 2-3 years. Baron was very upset about it. I don't know if they can be friends anymore. Ever. Or if they ever were. Yeah, we all got the sausage fingers every now and then. So Biko basically has all he needs, right? He got Coil, he got Nova, he got a statue. From what I hear, that's all you need. I think Aspect has a bit of a different opinion on things. Nice last hits, man. Aspect is controlling this really well. A-bomb. Quick A-bomb. Oh, look at that block. That block is amazing. Aspect is so young, he doesn't even understand the reference. He's just flexing, dude. That's just insult to injury. Man! At least there's the save, but now he doesn't have a statue anymore. Is Biko the same as Bike Rush? No, Bike Rush is playing Command and Conquer and Tempest Rising. Biko is a man of many names. Glad you asked. Biko is also named as Kukaracha. Biko is known as Ararararara Brahms. Biko is also known as Spawn. Biko is a man of many names. But not Bike Rush.
Town is under siege.
Bike Rush, fun fella though. From what I see on his streams when I tune in.
A player's forces are under attack.
That dude has opinions. So the first 10 minutes of this game were pretty bad for Biko. The truth be told, the worst is yet to come. And that's one level 5. Oh, so close. Get backpack upgrade. Interesting.
A player's forces are
Well, he
under
won't
attack.
need it now, but you know, in general, just to have it, why not? That's level 5. That's level 5. He's having a field day. Staff invul, no anti-magic, but the new bears can bring anti-magic
Town
then.
players' forces are under attack.
Whee! The Warden is a very fitting hero for Aspect, who's a dancer in real life, from what Wikipedia tells me. Whee! Some solid kills here for Biko, man. The shop is down. The shredder is down. And the Warden has Disease Cloud. There's also quite a bit of Cornova. This
Players'
is a bit trickier than one might have expected. Biko definitely here to fight. Let the nukes begin. The destroyer saves across the board. Really sweet. 5.7 there. Man, the journey from 4 to 5 is always such a struggle, but 5 to 6, easy for Warden.
A player's forces are under attack.
But now Biko, 24 food. Lich kind of surrounded. Aspect closes that surround with the bear as well. And there's no TP. Boom, level 6. Game over. Aspect. Nice game, my dude. Nice game. Talented, talented gamer. Dude, Ukraine is freaking cooking with their gamers. Soima, highest MMR ever. Sonic in good shape. Aspect in good shape. Rolex grinding games like crazy. Dude, Rolex had 2,200 games last season. Rolex is insane. Leshka also 1,300. Troff 1,000. Unreal. But you want to hear the drama, huh? The Blade drama. We had a clip. I think Highlight Steve made a clip. Think. I couldn't sum it up better than Mr. Remo Demo. So, today was B Cup. Today was B Cup, the group of Hawk, Sock, Moon, and our beloved Blade. I personally boycott every Blade game because he has been a freaking asshole to everyone in the scene. He has threatened people, he has insulted people, he has sabotaged tournaments in many, many, many different ways. And so I personally don't broadcast his games for like years already. Mr. Remo Demo is broadcasting the games, and that is totally fine, of course. I have no issues with that. So today, Remo wanted to broadcast Blade versus Moon. But apparently...
Apparently Blade just told the admins that he doesn't allow Back to Warcraft to stream his games. Otherwise, he's gonna not play the tournament.
That is absolutely ridiculous that he, of all people, makes this demand. And it is also ridiculous that he gets through with this.
Are you serious, Blade? The most misbehaving, unprofessional, just... I'm not gonna say the next thing. Problematic guy in the scene. And he insists that Back to Warcraft cannot stream his games. Okay.
What a damn shame. The silence of Mr. Demo, man. Yeah, that is outrageous. So I guess, I don't really know what happened. I guess Remo got told that he shouldn't stream it because they want him to play the tournaments for whatever reason. Yeah, that they bend to Blade's demands is very much ridiculous. It's no loss for us in any way to not broadcast his games. And that is a problem that will fix itself. You don't have to be a prophet to realize that this problem will fix itself. Because Blade was already banned from B Cup. He will be banned from B Cup again. And then we don't have any games to cover anyway. But it is quite funny. It is quite funny. Remo showed a screenshot later. Blade went back on that because he was mad. It was solved. Someone talked to Blade and he was sorry. Yeah, I can very much imagine how he was sorry. I don't know, man. I was told... I knew about that I cannot stream his games. When was that? When was I informed about that? September 22. Hi, Neo. Blade has asked the organizers to block you from watching his matches. So was he then mad for 2.5 weeks, or? I don't know, man. You know it. If you ask me, this person should be banned everywhere, from every tournament, from War3 Champions, from Battle.net. But apparently, he's banning us from watching his matches. Well, for me, nothing changes anyway. And Blade is out, so it doesn't change anything anyway. But yeah, that was quite funny. That was quite funny. Tinfoil Head Tiles. Soul Apeman paid Blade to do it and try and move in for the casting gigs. A, Mr. Apeman is always welcome to cast anything we cast, of course. B, Soul Apeman tried to reason with Blade because he was on the same position as I was, and boycotted his games. Then Soul had a conversation with Blade and was starting to cast his games again. And then something happened 1 week later, and Soul is not streaming his games again either. I can only imagine what could have possibly happened there. But yeah. I don't know, Legic. I don't know. I don't know. To be honest, I really don't care. I really, really, really don't care. What an absolute clown thing. I just thought it was really funny. So I think I'm casting one more game. And then I'll call it an evening. To be ready for a Happy versus Jens tomorrow. How to ruin your career guide. Oh, you mean on top of no showing tournaments multiple times? Match fixing tournaments multiple times, insulting tournament organizers multiple times, insulting casters multiple times, threatening tournament organizers multiple times, insulting your opponents multiple times. I think that's just and there's more. Like I think asking for this is one of the least harming ways he did. Things he did. Who's this undead? Is that the angry Japanese player that Soul tells me about? Because I really want the TSCOC game. Who's Jens? Jens is the current reigning and defending War3 Champions season finals winner. The best South American and American gamer. One of the best Night Elves in the world. That's Jens. He is a freaking god gamer and everybody loves him. And that's why we're so hyped for Jens versus Happy tomorrow. So, okay, TSCOC is up against the angry Japanese person whose name translates to machine manufacturing method and practice. Should we just call him Machine? I think we just call him Machine, just to have it easier. Machine from Japan. This might be the first Japanese game I ever cast. Mr.
Voted channel.
Backhead, thank you for the 14 months. Didn't I input the player names? Oh, I did it on the wrong... Didn't do it on the wrong thing. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. So I don't really know the lore behind this. Oh no! Machine is proposing a draw. But maybe TSYOK is not accepting. If anyone can tell me why Soul calls Angry Japanese Man, I mean, the flag is from Japan. So much I can follow. But where does the angry part come in? Gotta say, Mr. 8-Man has a good eye for talent and stories. I think Machine is a sick nickname though. He was muted several times. Additionally, he always flames and tries to draw. He initially drew a game versus me because he says I must play Archmage against him. You of all people, man. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay. Okay. Okay, he's not nice. I see. On Flow TV, we don't have chat. And I guess as long as the insults are game related, it's not horrible. But I might be wrong because I don't know. He asks for draws versus anyone that is better, complains when he plays worse players, pause abusers. We don't like pause abusers. No, those guys suck. If he knows you're streaming, he comes to your stream and spams his stream link. Oh my god. Dude, it's straight from the early 2000s, man. Classic 2000 behavior. Not super toxic, but annoying. Well, thankfully, TSYOK plays the race. That's probably the most annoying. Can be the most annoying. Don't know if this is him. Well, it's a long Japanese name on TSYOK's level, so it should be him. I noticed recently we have the first kick streamer for Warcraft 3. That link was posted several times. Oh, nice jump. I don't know what that is, Baron. So are there two people from Japan then? Ranking. There was a way to sort for ranking, no? I'm on auto camera right now.
A player's forces are under attack.
Nah, I think there's only one Japanese with a super long name. Usually he's an idle player, but this is undead. Oh, okay. Maybe it is a different person. That's the annoying Japanese guy. No, that's not the dude. No, no, no. That's not the guy. That is not the guy. The guy we're streaming right now has number 3451. Okay, so it's not the toxic guy. Even better. 2 players from Japan. Unreal. Okay, let's see what Machine is capable of. Going up against one of Europe's finest org. One of Europe's finest org. Gotta say, Machine. The nickname makes me a bit of a fan immediately. But on the other side, it's TS Yok, and TS Yok is base, so there's only one way to cheer. Boink! He still got it, man. He took a little break, maybe due to, I don't know, studies or something? Or vacation? Don't know how that works with the students these days. Are they gaming when they're studying? And do real life stuff when it's vacation time? Should he be named Machine? Well, I translated his name with Google Translate. And it's Machine Manufacturing Method and Practice. So I do a lot of things. But I won't call a player Machine Manufacturing Method and Practice. So we cut it short to Machine. So far, TS Yok needs a Blade Master to control the game. Oh, okay, Barrett, I got it. Jesus Christ. Why are you so toxic? The fuck? Sweet surround by Machine. Also nice escape. Okay, that's some good moves like right here. TS Yok with the Wyvern, and our friend Machine doesn't have Web. That's a bit of a problem right now. That is pretty much a picture perfect ambush here, if not Coil Nova. Here's the Nova. Here's the Coil. Oh, was that calculated, dude? Mamma mia. Oh, good escape. Definitely benched for a bit, but nice escape. And he wants to creep anyway. I really like the approach by our Machine. Pearl Nova acting as the Shadow Hunter. Noise. Trying to go into web as fast as he can. Solid. Wand of Negation. Big fan. Wand of Negation feels so good, by the way. If you're not undead, you don't know what you're missing out on. Oh my god. It's so good. And then you pair it with the Dark Ranger. And it's even better. TS Yok will creep up a freaking storm now, though. And he gets tier 3. And he gets Envenomed Spears. And there's no Orb of Corruption against him.
A player's forces are under attack.
TS Yok almost a bit lamey here. Look at that. Acolytes attack and flybys and shit.
The town is under siege.
Super duper annoying. But effective. Like, can't blame anyone for playing. I can't blame anyone. But on the other side you have Coil Nova, right? Sweet escape again.
A player's forces
GG.
are under attack.
Yep, there was a bit too much. Orc just got stronger and stronger and stronger, and TS Yok is still a beast. Good to see. Good to see. Okay, I think we got time for one more. Little bit of advertisement here. It is Warcraft Champions Finals time every... Holy, what the? What the? Mr. Backhead! I only see this now. My god, what has happened here? First, Hold On Old Boy buying all 4 profile pictures. Freaking amazing. Then Kovacs, big Warden fan apparently. Freaking amazing. But Mr. Backhead is dropping the big 65 bill. Boom. Mr. Backhead, you're a legend. Big Pog. Big Pog. Super cool. 2,150, 150 in pretty much one day. Love to see it, guys. We got a lot of gamers this time. We once again have a wildcard qualifier. We have a close qualifier, and we have the main event. So we gotta distribute this among many people. And so every bit of support is very much appreciated. Big Pog, right on. F.O.S. Qubert, thank you for the 93. What an absurd number that is, dude. Thank you for supporting us for such a long time. All of a sudden, Mr. And I didn't even see this. Shame on me. Shame on me. I might be interesting to see how good Machine fares against other people. Up against Arvin. Arvin. South Korea. Alrighty. This might then be our last game of the day. Before we're back tomorrow with esports. Yeah, the advertisement I wanted to do before I stumbled on this big dodo by Mr. Backhead. It's Warcraft Champions Finals time, and today we were blessed by Rain, who provided us with the profile pictures this season, and they are freaking pog. We got one of the most beautiful pit lords I've ever seen in my life. We got a wonderful paladin, warden, and beastmaster. It is Halloween time soon, especially around the finals. It's the weekend before Halloween, and somehow our heroes got possessed. I don't know how that happened. That's gonna be the theme of the season finals: Halloween, horror, zombie, demon. And you can get them as your profile pictures, everybody. $5 a piece, goes straight to the prize pool. And we are omega blessed by being partnered by Umi, the language learning app, who dropped the big 2K. Across the finals, we will, of course, tell you everything about Umi, the language learning app. Without them, we couldn't have the finals format that we have. That is for sure. I will distribute the profile pictures at the end of the night once they're in. So, South Korea versus Japan. This might also be a first for me. Machine DK Ghouls. Demon Hunter Archers on the other side. I gotta say, I haven't seen too much Undead Night Elf on this patch.
Players' forces are under attack.
Except, of course, the brilliant Happy Colorful series, where Colorful just went berserk. And then fell into a slump afterwards. Unfortunately. I don't know. How are the Night Elves feeling on the ladder across all skill ranges? Is it easy mode now that the ghouls are nerfed? Or do you just struggle less?
Players' forces are under attack.
Do you have to wear a weaker helmet? I don't know too much about Arven either. Pretty active though. But yeah, from Korean players emerging to the top, we shouldn't expect too many shenanigans, I guess. Almost close to the meta. Why is this name Machine in a Japanese flag? I only explained this 3 times already, Baron. I went to Warcraft Champions. I saw the profile of the person. Oh wait, is it a is it a Korean? Wait. Oh, Machine is from Korea too. Oops, I mixed up the flags. Then he's not Japanese at all. So it's Korea versus Korea. Wait. Editing that. South Korea. There we go. Yeah, I lied. On purpose. On purpose. Okay, so it wasn't a Japanese gamer after all. My man, all this mystery. Because I'm too dumb with flag. Didn't do my flaggle today. I didn't do my flaggle today. I'm also a bit hungry. I blame it on being hungry. Ooh, almost surrounds him there. Arven is like 150 MMR higher. Demon Hunter is in a bit of pickle here, right? Still gets some kills. Dude, he shows some balls. He shows some big balls. 2 exit kills. Okay, fighting. Similar supply. We do have a Hunter's Hall. And so lower time it is. On the other side, tier 3 has started. Lich on the way. Full focus was on the fight. Graveyard a bit late, but I think this should still be fine.
Players' forces are under attack.
Is he expanding on tier 3 or not? Bit unfortunate map for Undead vs. Night Elf. Depending on your perspective, of course. Not having to fear a tier 1 expansion can be a good thing if you're the elf. Some good moves here, I see. Dude, imagine showing this move to a player 4 years ago. They just wouldn't even know. And now everybody's doing it. What they would know is Coil Nova is ready now. He got it. That was max range. Oh my god. That was more than half the screen. Oh snap! Oh snap! I gotta remember to use the instant replay function, man. Damn, shame on me. Yeah, this is new to me. I gotta hit some other buttons on different parts of the keyboard. I seem to forget, especially late game, late evening hours. Okay, nice snipe, dude. And that was a big heal potion, man. Oh, Arvin already playing like a pro. Arvin already playing like a pro. That's a almost classic frenzy timing. Need some resources for third hero and destroyer upgrade. They definitely need time for the destroyer upgrade. And I know that feel good. Losing units, heroes to the Overlord, it's fine. Unholy Aura, bit unfortunate. Can put it in the shop though. Demon Hunter's back with vengeance. Level +5 armor, not bad. But yeah, destroyer timing coming very, very soon. 45 seconds to go. Warp up. Debuts up. That would be quite an upset here if Machine pulls through. Oh, Knopflower, if you're considering donation, the Stream Elements one shouldn't work, I think. The Stream Labs one is the right one.
A player's forces are under attack.
I'll fix that after the game. Okay, 9-minute timing. Ghouls, of course, a little bit weaker, but in general, Demon Hunter died. We have Redo, we have Roar. We don't have that much Coil Nova. There's no mana anymore, actually. Naga trouble. Good. Oh no, the Ancient. No, 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 no. Kabonk. Kabonk. Okay, that's a way to lose the third hero. How's the rest of the fight going? There's not much left, to be honest. There is not much left. Oh no, that Ancient of War. The toughest right hand. And then he's one shot away. Oh man. Oh man. This lovely transition, by the way, provided to us by Herr Vesti. Much love for Vesti. I got a feeling that this Demon Hunter is now running quite a show. There is the Frost Armor skill. It is the right skill. But he didn't have the mana. Naga back though. This time we don't forget about the heal potion. Destroyer safe towards the priest. Oh, that's quite some kills for the Demon Hunter here. He is indeed running the show. Getting some right clicks in. No! A mega unlucky end snare and another! Oh my god! Machine is so unlucky. What the hell? Hopefully that's no karma. Five supply lost to a creep. That is painful. Wank. God, it's so annoying.
Player's forces are under attack.
Very, very, very expensive. Do we still have a chance, Machine? If he gets level 433 here soon, Arvin's levels are fine. Replace OMG. Yeah, I just have to learn to remind myself about this. PK8181, thank you for the 10 months. Glad you appreciate that, mate. Glad you appreciate it. I was so happy when this was finally working, man. I wanted this for like 4 years and I never had the technology to. I always knew how it works, but my PC was too bad. But now my PC is good. And I can do stuff like that.
Player's forces are under attack.
I can also do stuff like... But yeah, that's probably limited use. But you know, if I ever dare to do replay analysis, maybe that's the time. And if I do dual cast, I will of course draw beards on my co-caster. That is a given. Or I'm going even more immature. We'll see about that. Arwen has some sick items. He got a good bank. And he's even transitioning to wins. Killer feature? Theoretically, it's a very good feature. But I also have to admit that I only have 2 hands and 3 screens and gotta do camera myself as well. But stuff is possible. Nice snipe. Okay, is that the last straw here? Destroyers with mana, 60 food. No, it's not the last straw. It's distracting from an expo, but the Wisp knows. And the Wisp is a nasty spy. We do have a TP, right? But we have no T to P2. But if the elf with no TP is in the north, guess what's naked? The base. Trying again, right? Yep. Definitely trying again. No crows, but hippos. I always liked 1 or 2 hippos for a start to transition, because the direct crow transition does take quite a bit of time. Here comes the backstab. Good save on the bear, thanks to Moon Worlds. And we got a little bit of a sandwich here. Everything is so hurt for Machine. Oh, man. If he gets both bears, oh, staff saves them. That could have been fine, but yeah, the time for the undead is over. Arvin wins this. But solid showing, man. Machine was like 150 MMR down. For that, this was pretty competitive. Some nice moves. In general, good Warcraft on display here today, as every day for 585 days straight. So if you like what we do, back to warcraft.com/support lists all the ways to support us. Weltheld coming in and buying a Warden profile picture. Super nice. As we have profile pictures up for the War 3 Champions Finals, we got 9 days to the open wildcard qualifier for everybody in Grandmaster and Master who didn't make top 12. They got a wildcard qualifier chance. And if you want to reward our gamers for a 3-month grind and the finals, these profile pictures are the greatest. I'll assign them later tonight after I got some food. As I said, backtowarcraft.com/support is a wonderful page that lists all the links to the Patreon, the Twitch sub, the YouTube membership, the donos, the crypto wallet, and the wonderful merchandise. If you think that Night Elf or Human are too strong, we got just the merch for you. 5% discount on for all the Twitch subbers, by the way. And also, if you just celebrate Human, it's also a way. If you don't like blood mages, priests, spell breakers, you can wear this loud and proud as well. My Humba hoodie was in the washing machine recently. It was the saddest week. Now I can wear it again. Very fine, very fine. Shout out to Rain for the profile picture. Shout out to you for tuning in. Shout out for every contribution that we got today. A big shout out to Mr. Backhead for the $65 towards the War3 Champions Finals. And I hope Jens is ready for Happy tomorrow, man. I hope he's ready for tomorrow. And I hope you're ready for tomorrow, because there's no way in hell that we're going to miss Happy versus Jens. As long as neither of the player bans us from broadcasting their games. Lol. Take care, everybody. I will rate you to... to Bidu. Let's see what the old hack is doing.
My nails? I managed to stop. I did it
How?
for years. I stopped. I just giga chatted it, honestly. I was just
Really?
like,
You just said I'm not going to do it anymore. But what's the alternative?
God damn it.
What do you
The
mean?
mullet is insane.
Well, how do you just stop? It's a habit. Like, you need a new habit.
It took
don't
me
you?
a bit. It took me a bit, but I just consciously said I'm not going to do it anymore. And when I would catch myself doing it, I would
Have
just
fun with
stop.
the D-gens, everybody.
I do it for a variety of reasons, though. I'm constantly, like, if I'm anxious or nervous, or I don't get scared. But if I am scared, I'll do it.